Blessings on your day, everyone. This is part 2 of Boost Your Mental Health and Flourish in Life. All right, you guys, the first part was on Tuesday. Every Tuesday and Thursday, I share the wealth and the wisdom based on what experience, all the knowledge I've gained up until this point. And let me tell you, I've studied a lot. So, in the first part, you guys, we talked about, learning to identify when it's starting to bubble, right? Identifying some triggers, paying attention to if it's an emotional trigger or if it's a mental trigger, right? And then we gave some tools of how to, regulate it. But remember, much like I'm going to get into now, you have to prepare when it's not happening so that you have what you need for when you're in it. All right. So, with this part 2, you guys, we are starting the let me clear my throat. The advanced techniques for that emotional mastery. Because now we're going to build resilience. Now that we have some tools and identifiers, right? Now it's time. Now it's kind of like after you get that workout routine. Now, guess what? You have to actually apply it, right? So that you can start building that strength, the endurance, the stamina. Well, when you start adding to your toolbox and to those identifiers, then you start noticing more triggers, and then you're more ready, and then you become ready. And then as you become ready, these mental tools start coming more quickly, and you start noticing, wow, I didn't spin out for weeks or months. Because trust me, I'm a Capricorn. I used to spin out for months, y'all. I'd gnaw stuff to death and then pick it up and do it all over again. And then maybe even one more time just to make sure. Right. So I went from going from weeks to months to realizing, okay, days to weeks. And now I'm able to recognize stuff and I'm able to shift within moments. So that's what I consider building that mental resistance, right? Building that mental intelligence. And then the more you lean into these tools, you'll notice how you're able to really overcome stress, because right now you have ways to shift your perception about maybe why it's happening. Because again, I lean into the things that help me feel empowered. And when I believe that everything is happening because I've either attracted it, because the law of attraction is always matching, so anything that comes into my experience, I believe I either did one of two things. I either attracted it somehow with my thoughts and my emotions, or it is a soul lesson that my soul is here to gain wisdom to, so that I can be empowered on a soul, on a spiritual level, right? So I believe that everything either way is coming for me, not happening to me, so that I can grow in wisdom or experience or whatever, right? And so that's how you overcome, is by overstanding. I love that word, because we don't want to be under anything. So instead of that, we overstand, just like we want to overcome, because we're going to be over it. Oh, triggered. That's the alarm to get the baby girl. So now the key is, now that you've started to gain awareness to who you are, and some foundations of what's going on with you, from this, now you can have amazing relationships, because you can do like I do. So now in my life, when I meet new people, I'm like, hi, in order to be in my life, the people in my life, in my inner circle, they're trustworthy, they're of integrity, they're like-minded. Because why? Because I had abandonment issues, right? I had things happen to me where now I really want to make sure that people are trustworthy, instead of just giving it away like I used to. Or, again, when you know better, you do better. So practice your tools, like we mentioned in part 1, because you guys, the more you're able to stay in a happy vibration, the longer you are able to maintain positive thoughts, joyful, happy, excited, however you want to, emotions that are on the higher vibration. Then remember, the more the law of attraction is going to match that. And in the end, I've resolved that the one free will that I truly have is how I react and respond to the things that happen to me, not whether or not they're going to happen, right? So please re-listen to the first ones if you want to, if you missed part one. This was the part two, talking about how, you build the resilience. You got to do the work, you guys. You got to keep showing up. You got to keep preparing with new statements, new affirmations, new declarations, new prayers, whatever it is. And you have to keep playing add-on. And you keep adding on the next awareness and the next awareness. And next thing you know, give yourself so much thanks and grace. And please celebrate every time you recognize, hey, look, I was able to reset quickly, or now, oh, I was able to catch it before it went, whatever it is. Please celebrate your awareness, celebrate your growth all the time, because again, the law of attraction is going to match that, and it's going to give you more smooth, gentle, comfortable, and harmonious wisdom. The lessons are going to be so much more just fun and easy, because the more we believe it, the more it can happen for you. So all of this comes out of my Energy and Me course. If you want more information about that, you can see in the chat, or maybe you can't, but my website is www.tradetalk.net. Come and check it out if you want to see any of the other things I have going on. Until next week, you guys, I'll be back every Tuesday and Thursday with a 2-part series on ways to fix that mind, right? To reset that emotional body, to help integrate it in this physical body so that the spiritual body can keep us in flow, right? Smooth, gentle, comfortable, and harmonious. So this is Trey. I have been having so much fun with you, coming at you with that trade talk. Until next time, you guys, sending blessings, love, support, and encouragement on the rest of your day.